As Bob likes to say, the racing never stops at Lake Natoma, although I think that we're finally within sight of that actually happening today. As the crews approach 500 meters in, this is the grand final of the women's varsity 4 currently underway. We've got Marin in lane 1, Oakland in lane 2, Long Beach in lane 3, Capital lane 4, Pacific in lane 5, and Marina Aquatic Center in lane 6. And already with open water over the rest of the field, it is lane 3, Long Beach. Long Beach in the lead. They're followed by Oakland in lane 2 with a 2-seat lead over Pacific in lane 5. Pacific with 1 seat over Capital, and Capital looks to be even with Marin. Now back by a little bit of open water in the 6th place position is Marina. .750 meters in for Long Beach. They've got a little bit more than 1 length of open water over Pacific. Pacific about half a seat over Oakland. So Oakland in 3rd. Very, very close to Pacific. Between 2nd and 3rd place, there's maybe just a couple of inches right now. So my slight advantage is going to go to Pacific. Pacific in 2nd, Oakland in 3rd. And let me not forget about Marin in lane 1. They are kind of hiding there behind Oakland, so I apologize. In the fourth place position, it is going to be Marin. Marin and Capital very close to each other. 6th place continues with Marina Aquatic Center. And Long Beach, though, Long Beach as they approach the halfway point just continues to open up even more space between themselves and Pacific. And now Pacific making a big jump here to make sure that they lock into that 2nd place position. Stroke rate didn't come up, but what did happen is Pacific just really lengthened out. They're trying to keep their heads in the boat and not get rattled by all the other crews right next to them. And this is tough. It is tough to compete in this region, and every time you take a stroke, it's like stepping it up a level. They're now at the halfway point for Pacific, and now Capital moving into that 3rd place position. Oakland slipping back to 4th, Marin in 5th, Marina continuing in 6th, off the pace, back by about a length and a half of open water. Long Beach with 2 lengths of open water over Pacific, and now Pacific bow to stern over Capital. Capital 1 seat over Oakland, and Oakland and Marin dead even.
And thank you for that call, Adrian, here for the grand final of the women's varsity 4. As you heard, Long Beach is way out in front like a rocket. They are by themselves out there in hyperspace. In the yellow jerseys, they got a whole bunch of open water all to themselves here in the grand final for the women's varsity 4. In that 2nd place position, you heard, it is Pacific Rowing Club. Right behind Pacific, Capital Crew. Right off Capital Crew, right behind Capital in 4th place, you have Oakland and Marin. So Capital, Oakland, and Marin have been trading places a lot here coming down the course. Are they even? Are they back a little bit? And now it looks like Marin making a move to try to get away from Oakland and up even with Capital. So Long Beach for the gold as we approach 1,500 meters. And then we have Marin, Oakland, Capital all chasing Pacific in 2nd place. In that final position, we go to lane 6, Marina Aquatic Center. They are about 1 length open water off the stern of Pacific, but they're in contact with the trailing boat there, Oakland in lane 2. Long Beach already they've already gone by 1,500 meters. This race is actually getting a little bit tighter now as we come into the last 450. It's Long Beach. And now a slight advantage to Capital for the silver medal, then Oakland with, it's Long Beach, Capital, Pacific with Oakland and Marin chasing Marina for 6th. Women's varsity 4 coming at you. Top 3 boats get an invitation to the Youth National Championships in Tennessee. It's Long Beach, and now too close to call between Capital and Pacific for that silver medal. 1 length behind Capital and Pacific, you've got Oakland and Marin pacing each other for that 4th place position. Marina in 6th. .300 meters to go for the women's varsity fours. Long Beach by themselves, way out in front. And we have a very close race for the silver medal between Capital and Pacific. Oakland for 4th, Marin for 5th, Marina for 6th. Final call for the women's varsity 4. It's going to be a photo finish for the silver, but for the gold, Long Beach. Then a dead heat almost between Capital and Pacific for that silver medal position, followed by Oakland, Marin, and Marina. Here it comes.
And this is the women's varsity 4 coming across the finish line here. That's Long Beach out in first, and here comes a photo finish for the silver medal. And unofficial Pacific.
And